Goal Getters. Coach Sandy B here, and I am excited for this season. Many of us are preparing, obviously, for the end of the year, but it's a beautiful time of year, and I want to tell you why. See, while everyone is wrapped up in holiday vibes, we here with 90 Day Wins Coaching, we're stepping into something bigger. And, I know the excitement around the holidays, or maybe not the excitement around the holidays, but I have something that I think will help you be excited for the future. See, we're stepping in something bigger, and that thing that's bigger is vision. See, this is vision season. And if you are familiar with 90 Day Wins coaching, if you are one of the people that have been following me on this journey, you know vision season is where we start preparing for the future we are building. This is a beautiful time for you to plan for what you desire right while we are ending this year. We've been doing this for over 5 years now, and it gets better each time because the time we take to lock in on what we truly desire and the time we take to plan our vision for the next year is time that is so valuable. So if you're ready to plan for the new year 2026, go ahead and check in with the ready in the chat, because I want to know that you are committed to showing up and do your work, because I'm Coach Sandy B. I'm the chief goal getter with 90 Day Wins Coaching and 90 Day Wins podcast. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. You are right in time to execute your plans and to start thinking about what you want to achieve next year. So let me know if you are ready. Put ready in the comments, even if you're listening to this or watching this after this live. I want to know that you are engaged, because now's the time for you to show up, and your vision starts with clarity, not complication. So let's start right here. Vision isn't complicated, it's clarity. Okay. And so most people think they need to have everything figured out before they can begin. And I'm here to tell you that is not correct. That is not true. You can start now. You don't have to have it all figured it out. We are not about being perfect, because we know that is not reality. And we know if you are trying to be perfect, that is setting you on a road to procrastination. And we don't want you to be procrastinating. We actually want you to get the things done you say you want to get done. So you must understand that clarity, it happens from making a decision after you take some time to understand what you truly want. So you're making a decision, can't speak right now, about what you want to feel next year. Let me tell you this again. Clarity comes from making a decision about what you want to feel. And we're talking about next year. So, what do you want to feel next year? When you think about that, what do you want to feel? I want you to ask yourself this question: how do I want my life to feel next year? How do you want your life to feel next year? It's a new year, a new opportunity. Do you want to feel peaceful? Do you want to have more financial stability? You want to be more confident? What is it that you want? You want to be more aligned with what you truly want? Once you are able to name the feeling, you can shape your vision. That's step one. So understanding what you want and how you want to feel. Do you want to feel joyful? Do you want to feel excited? Do you want to feel purposeful? You've got to decide what exactly you want to feel in the new year. I want you to think about a word that represents how you want to feel in 2026. Take some time to think about that today. I would love for you to share with me in the chat or in the comments, or send me a message at 90 Day Win so we can build and grow together. Or Come along the journey with us. Join the Win Collective. That's where we have conversation about where we are desiring to be. We are locked in on achieving our goals. And guess what? We're showing up every day executing for our win. So join me and the other goal getters in the Win Collective today. You can truly know that your future needs preparation, but it doesn't need procrastination. So you have to prepare for the future, but you have to be clear you will not delay what it is you need to get done. Your new year doesn't have to start January 1st, friends. It can start today. Do you know that? It starts the moment that you shift your mindset and you begin to prepare for what's next. Each day you can take a little step closer by taking the time to decide how you want to feel, who you want to work with, how are you going to execute those ideas and those plans that you have in mind for next year. So here's your first action step today. I want you to write down 3 things you want to experience, improve, or create in the first 90 days of 2026. Yes, I know we are not even at the end of this year. We haven't finished this year, but that's how I want you to be forward thinking. I want you to be excited. Maybe there were some things that happened this year that have you feeling frustrated, have you feeling concerned. Taking the time to plan for the future, that can help bring you hope, that can help bring you clarity. So here's what I'd like for you to do. Write down the top 3 things you want to experience, improve, or create in the first 90 days of 2026. I don't want you to overthink it, my friends. Just write it down. There's no right or wrong answer to this. Preparation builds momentum. And so, by the activity of just writing it down, it's getting you there. It's getting your mind ready to receive that next level. And I want you to understand that no matter which area you want to focus on, it is all about just taking the time to start, whether it's health, finance, business, your mindset, or relationships. Just take the time. Which area do you want to focus on first in the new year? Are you committed to your health? So many people have health goals, but the thing is, you've got to stay committed. You've got to lock in. That means you're working every day towards those health goals. And that's what we do in the Win Collective. We help you build that process so you can be successful on your journey because you must understand your vision requires discipline as well as alignment. So you want to be aligned with what it is you say you desire. And let's be truthful here. A strong vision isn't just what you see. A lot of us think about the poster board with all sorts of pictures and words. It's so much bigger than that. And it's what you are willing to commit to. When you think about that vision board, it's not only the visual of what you see, it's you thinking, what am I going to commit to? Am I going to commit to that course for entrepreneurship so I can complete it by the first quarter of the new year? What are you committing to? If your habits aren't aligned with your goals, your vision will not be able to come to life. You must make sure your habits and your goals are aligned. So I want you to check yourself with these questions. Does my current routine support the person I'm becoming? Are there some changes you need to make in your routine? It's no problem if you need to make changes. You just have to identify them and then be intentional about making them. Another thing, the person that you're becoming, you are building the habits to make that person come to life. So that reflection alone can shift your entire next 90 days. I want you to think about alignment. How are you aligning with what you truly desire? What actions are you taking to get you where you need to go? It's an exciting sign, but you have to decide and you have to believe that it's worth the effort. See, this vision season, it's a movement, my friends. It's not just a mood. This isn't just a vibe. This is a movement. We're building the next version of ourselves. We talk about personal development. We are being intentional. We are having clarity and we're doing it in community. We are not doing it alone. This Friday, I'm announcing something special. I am letting you know about two opportunities where you can engage and be a part of our Vision Workshop series. We have two dates that are coming. We're telling you more about it on Friday, and we are going live because here's the thing. We want to make sure whether you are here in Atlanta to be a part of what we have going on with the Vision series, or if you are somewhere else, you can reach and be a part of what we got going on online. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse for you to not take action today. So the virtual option and in-person option is a way that you can be a part of the journey and start your new year clear on your vision. And this experience will be a guided one so you can create that vision that actually aligns with your goals and your next 90 days. And there are some prerequisites that you will need to take care of, like closing out the year, understanding where you are, just like we have those wrapped to let you know how you've done throughout the year. You're going to take some time. There are some exercises that you want to do right now as we're at the end of the year to verify how you've done so far so you can align with that purpose by understanding how far you've come this year. So, do you want to link do you want a link when the date drops for the vision parties? Well, let me know in the chat, in the comments, so I can make sure that you are aware of what's going on. But you can also sign up to be a part of the 90 Day Wins community by joining our Win Collective or by joining our email listing so you can keep up with everything that's going on. 90 Day Wins everywhere is where you can find us. So, as you move through this season, I want you to remember this. Preparation builds your confidence, and that clarity builds your momentum, and action builds the future. So you can start today, my friends, by taking action, being intentional, and showing up for your wins. You don't have to wait until the beginning of the year for you to start planning and envisioning the future you desire for yourself. It's a beautiful season. So take action today and decide that you are moving with intention because you believe in your vision. Now's the time to show up and do the work. No more delaying, no more excuses. You've got to lock in. You are wrapping up this year. Yes, we know the holidays are upon us, but we're stepping into something that's bigger, and that is your vision, my friend. What do you envision the future to be? You can start preparing for the future today. You can start taking steps to move towards what you desire. I'm already having meetings for activities for next year that I'm being a part of. I am already preparing my vision board, getting myself together, doing the exercise that I told you, figuring out what's going to be the word for this next year that's going to help me build that momentum. Starting vision season at the end of the year is allowing for you to build up that momentum because remember, we need the momentum to go into the new year ready to achieve our goals. We're stretching ourselves this year, and we have been for some time. Now it's time to take it to that next level by preparing for this new season that's upon us. Every 90 days, we're showing up. As we finish this year, we're showing up excited, encouraged, and with fire. We're lit up for our goals because we've been putting in the work. We've been showing up consistently, not purposely, not yes, with purpose, but not trying to be perfect, but doing so knowing that each step we take is moving us closer to our goals. So if you're ready to plan for your 2026 and beyond, go ahead and sign up for the Win Collective. Your vision starts with clarity, not with complication. So you don't want to make it complicated. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's clarity. Most people think they need to have everything figured out, but we know that's not the case. We know that we can prepare and we can know that whatever challenge we face, whatever obstacle we face, we're showing up and we're doing so intentional. We're having faith, we're believing that each step is getting us closer to our goals, and we're moving with intention, believing that our wins are just ahead. by us continuing to show up and do the work. That's what goal getters do. So today, be intentional about what you want to achieve. Decide that this is a beautiful season for you to create that vision that you want. Clarity comes from making a decision about what you want, my friend. So decide today, what do you want to feel next year? Take some time, do the exercise, ask yourself these questions, and get your wins. I'm Coach Sandy B, and every 90 days, I'm going to encourage you to show up and do the work for your wins because your goals definitely matter. And it's time for you to start acting as if you care about them. Put in the work for your wins. Show up and watch your vision come to reality. Until next time, get your wins, goal getter.